Hey folks, welcome to another video. It's been about 2.5 years, I think, roughly. Almost heading on to 3 years. We're a few months off the 3 year mark, but let's just say 2.5 years since the Beast first came into my life. And I've been trying to keep up with all the comments on the previous videos and stuff, replying to people. And I'm pretty sure Curtis, Wayne's butler, mentioned recently that he'd like to see some Beast action. So this one's for you, Curtis. And by the way, Curtis, I know you're not on Facebook, but somebody did share one of your one of your recent collection videos you did on Facebook, and said a bunch of nice things above the video. And then a bunch of people started leaving nice comments under the video saying how they knew you and how you're a really cool guy, and how everyone should check out your stuff. And I left a comment saying that you're an awesome dude, a dude among dudes. And so that was nice to see. It's a shame you didn't see it, but maybe I can take a picture of the thread or whatever, and then you can see it, because I know you're not on Facebook. So yeah, so 2.5 years, the Beast. Where does it stand in the collection? Is it still number one to me out of everything? 2.5 years later, when you walk in the room, does it still have that same impact that it once had? And well, the answer is yes, absolutely. This is still my number one piece. The torch, or the light on the camera, is shining really bright. It's a really bright LED, and it is making the cape look a bit sparkly. It did actually look better when the torch was, well, when the light was off, but I wanted to make sure you guys could actually see all the detail and stuff. You won't find me very often going on about how cool the figure looks from the side profile, but with this figure you kind of have to mention it, because it looks just as cool and badass and intimidating from the side as it does from the front. Mostly because of the way the suit has been designed, with that kind of animalistic look. It's very much just sleek. I mean, Bale described it as like a panther kind of look, and other people have described it as different things. It's just really, really, really impressively done on this figure. Everything's been captured, I think, 100%. It's not just 100% likeness to Bale underneath the cowl, but the cowl itself. I just put a quick pause in there so I could turn the figure around and carry on talking about the likeness to Christian Bale and the cowl. Two separate things I want to mention, really. The likeness to Christian Bale was captured 100%, and that's all there is to say about that, really. It is Bale, he's there, it's super realistic looking. It really is one of those fun figures to take photographs of, because it just looks so real. Then the cowl itself is, I sort of like to compare it to the some people will think, what the hell am I talking about when I mention this, but I kind of like to compare it to the Michael Myers original Halloween mask, in that it looks simple, and to the layman, the casual Batman Begins viewer, probably sees it as quite a simple design, but it's got so many subtle little things. Like, you notice underneath his chin, look at the muscle tone in the cowl, the kind of, it's, that's not his neck. The cowl was designed to give that impression of just intense, just, I don't know. That's why I call it the Beast, because you look at the muscle tone on the way the cowl's been designed there, the way it comes around here. See the way this kind of comes down here, and then you get the thick neck comes around the back. It's just, oh, I love it. And all the subtle little lines and creases, and look at the brow, the sort of anger lines. Look at beside his nose there, where the cheekbone is. All the little subtle little lines and contours that just make up what this cowl is. That's why I kind of compare it to the Michael Myers original mask, because that looks really simple when you first look at it. But if you've seen how hard, like, one's customs had to work again and again trying to perfect it, I think he perfected it 5 years ago. But he's still working on it, and I totally get that, because it is a very subtle mask, in that it's got all these subtleties to it that are very hard to capture. And Hot Toys have tried to capture the Batman Begins cowl 3 times, I think, so far, 1/6 scale, 3 attempts, and none of them, if I'm honest, have been right. They've been close, but the neck always looks a little bit too long, not quite thick enough, and it's missing some of these little subtleties and the details in the cowl itself. This gorgeous cape. Got to go with the velvet. Look at that. Yeah, I can't even really. Yep, there you go. That's about. Look at the shape. That's right, baby. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, he's got the scarecrow's mask at his feet. I was wondering where that was. I've had him in this pose for so long I couldn't find my scarecrow mask. But now I know Batman had it the whole time. This is Ruby's bunny. Eat bunny. Eat it. Okay, so I'll just wrap it up and say 2.5 years, almost 3 years down the line now, and this figure is still #1 in the collection. An absolute grail piece, the very definition of grail to me. This is it. And 99% of the time, even all this time down the line, that all rhymed. I'm not Eminem, I'm just naturally gifted. Even with all these distractions, the eye goes straight to the beast. I always get a thrill when I see someone pick this up. I have seen some people recently get their hands on this and review it on YouTube, and I really enjoy any new video I see on this. And yeah, just always really happy when I see someone pick this up. Let me just come underneath here a little bit, give you kind of a epic underneath view. I hope the camera's focusing because it's being a little bit of a BIH right now. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. This one was for Curtis, Wayne's butler. If you don't know about Wayne's butler, you seriously need to check out his channel. He's got some amazing stuff, custom figures, like the Ultimate Batman Begins collection. Most of it is, well, pretty much all of it is 1/4 scale, I think. He's got Hot Toy stuff as well, but he's got all these custom pieces that he's had made and worked with. Too Many Figures, that's Brian. Speaking of too many, hey Brian, and this is, I hope that's focusing here. This is one of the head sculpts I'm going to be sending Brian to paint for me, based on the Adam Hughes Catwoman. Got one of these, got 2 of these. Going to be sending them both to him, and then once they get painted, in fact, is that even going to fit on there? Oh, look at that. That's going to be sweet. Huh? Forget about it. It's coming to you, Brian. Do a good job for me, buddy, or I'll send the beast after you. Yeah. Stop showing off. Leave Bunny alone. Gimme. Give it back. Give me back. God. Little monster. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for Curtis for requesting a video like this. I always like it when people get involved and ask me to do something in particular, because I will always get around to doing it. I'm very busy at the moment, but not so busy that I can't oblige one of my best duders on the YouTube, Mr. Wayne's butler. Big love to you, Curtis. Curtis is an absolute legend, and this is a legendary piece. Hope you enjoyed seeing it again. This has been The Beast.